Let's look at some interesting watches, like this one from Devon. It's a $20,000 watch called the Tread 1, and it has these tiny belts on the side that move around and show you the time. It's pretty elaborately built. As you can see, it has a lot of moving components, but it does make a pretty whiny noise because the gears inside those belts are pretty tiny. Not sure if a $20,000 watch should sound like that, but hey, some people love it. Here's another one which blew my mind. I mean, their website is also pretty damn unique. It's called the Octo Finissimo Ultra, and yes, that is a real functioning watch. It looks like a part of a bigger piece, but it's actually the entire product. Look how beautiful that looks. I mean, it has so many intricate parts. I can't believe they managed to fit all of that in such a slim form factor. The creators say they were going for a 2D concept, so this is supposed to represent essentially a sheet of paper. I mean, anyone can make a big, bulky, heavy watch. Try fitting all of those components in a working order in a body like that. Their website's very well built. I mean, you could easily browse this for several minutes at a time. There's a ton of information about their watches and how they manufactured it, how they got the idea, so I highly recommend checking it out. I haven't heard of it, but again, just like most luxury brands, they don't advertise heavily because they are not for everyone. How bizarre would this watch look around your wrist? I mean, it's probably so light, even if you accidentally misplace it or lose it, you won't even notice. I personally never understood the fascination with wristwatches and paying that much money, but I think it's not so much about the functionality with these watches. Anyone can read the time, you can do it on your phone. Why do you need a $500,000 watch? But it's about appreciating the aesthetics and the sheer mechanics behind it. The engineering design that's gone into it is downright impressive. I mean, we are living in an age where art is kind of overused. Anyone can put some colors together, make an NFT, and say it's an art. But no, that's not really art. An artist is someone who creates something that is not normally seen. It should invoke a sense of wonder and intrigue in you. That's what good art does. And these watches are art pieces. That's why they're manufactured in such few quantities and with such great precision. And consequently, that's why they cost so much. It's like a Rolls-Royce vehicle. It's not about transporting yourself from one place to another. It's about the experience of doing so. This one is definitely my favorite. And on the concept of watches being art, this next one is surely unique. It has a very steampunk aesthetic to it. It's from a brand called Niva, and they make a bunch of Nixie tube watches. Nixie tubes are kind of these incandescent cathode tubes that glow and show you different information. Some of them directly show you those numbers as you see, and some others are even more intricate. Like their newest model, the Lunacode watch, is pretty damn unique, and it's not very expensive either. Although reading time in this is a whole new exercise. On the left, you'll see numbers from 0 to 5 on those tiny tubes. In the middle, you will see from 0 to 9. And if you set it in a 24-hour format, let's say it's 5:30, you will see cell 1 lit up on the left side and 7 lit up in the middle, so that's 17. And next, it'll show you the minutes, 3 lit up on the left and 0 on the middle, so that's 17:30. 5:30. The real impressive thing are all these Nixie tube hardware fit inside this 42mm chassis. Well, it doesn't do anything much other than blinking these cathode tubes, but those tubes don't really have any good use in the semiconductor era that we are living in, so this is a really great second use for them. By the way, if you're interested in exotic watches like these, go check out Watchfinder & Co. YouTube channel. They cover some amazing watches. Anyway, those three were the ones I found this week. What do you think? Which one is your favorite? I mean, the Nixie Tube watch is pretty cool, but I think my favorite has to be the Octo Finissimo Ultra. Are you interested in wristwatches at all, or are you a digital person who doesn't use analog wristwatches? I personally don't use either, but it's still cool to look at.